Hey guys, welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Last time we started off the game in this English translation since it is the English patch, so if you're wanting to see a playthrough in the English version, well, you may have found it. You might also see it in the Glossolalian version as I am horrible at English, my own fucking language. So anyway, we start off the game, and I will definitely tell you, if you want to play this game on your own, definitely, you might want to just, like, you know, play the game on your own instead of watch me play. But if you just have a crap computer, don't have a DS, or maybe you don't have anything. I mean, even if you had an R4, there's still problems with it right now. So, I'm gonna sneeze. I just gave you COVID. You're welcome. Anyway, oh boy, let's get a move on. Last time we started off and accidentally got kidnapped to the digital world. And now we're here. And now we're here. Anyway, you're going to see a lot of stuff that you may remember if you played DS or Dusk or Dawn. But as you can see, the loading up the battle, and even the battle animations are a little bit sped up from the last few games. So if you've complained about how slow DS was, and at least kind of enjoyed that Dusk and Dawn were just that teensy-teensy a little bit faster, I think you'll be fine with this, is that it's even a little bit faster. So, oh boy, that sneeze fucking killed me. Anyway, yeah, I'm still playing on emulator, because, well, it's right after the last episode I made, so there's no real update in, does the R4 version work? I don't know. Anyway, Gabumon. Hey, Gabumon, what's wrong? Gabumon's doing the jig. Come on, wake up. This is no place to be zoning out. It's dangerous here. Gabumon. Gabumon is, he had a little bit too much lean. You gotta wake him up. Huh? Oh, if it isn't Agumon. It's been a while since I last saw you. Last time I saw you was 1907. I thought you'd gone off to look for a tamer. I went to the real world to find one. Just what on earth were you doing out here? I could be asking you the same thing. I was out here looking for bug plates, but I was suddenly electrocuted from behind by something. I can't believe it. They took all my bug plates, not the bugs. Could it have been the work of those bandits again? Huh? If you were only just attacked by them, then it couldn't have been them. After all, we were with them only a moment ago. It must have been one of their allies or something. There's no one else who would have had a reason to steal bug plates. Those plates of bugs, they're so nutritious for Gabumons. Oh, that reminds me, I should introduce you to. This human here is from the real world. They're my new tamer. They are my, yep, you got the right, they are. Their name is Jazz. Oh, congratulations, I'm going to stare at a wall right now. You finally found yourself a tamer. You can't look up with Digimon, so I think that's the reason why they can't even look at me correctly. Yeah, and Jazz is one amazing tamer. Even though we only just met, they destroyed those bandits. That's no simple feat. You really must have skill, even though all you did was press the A button a million times. That's so skillful. Yes, it was. We haven't had any tamers visit here in a very long time. I'm sure everyone will be excited to welcome you here. I'm like, thank you. Hey, Gabumon. We're currently on our way to the Digibase. Why don't you come back with us? The more the merrier, right? That's true. Alright, I'll join you. Great. Since you're going to be joining on our team, why don't we have Jazz give you a nickname? After all, Jazz can be a tamer for both of us, right? You know, I always have a name for Agumon, but I never have a name for Gabumon. I don't know what to name him. I'll just name him... I'll name him... No. I'll name him... Tyler 2. No. I never can find out a good name, because I always pair it with something. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna put... No, we're gonna put... I always mess up. How can I mess up one of my best friend's names? I want to die. How do I spell the name Isaiah? No boy. I can never spell it correctly. Let me just search it up in Google and then have it retell me how to actually spell the name Isaiah. I got it really wrong. Okay. It's like Asaya, really. Let's see. Asaya. I don't actually remember how he spells his name. You know, I can say his name, I just can't spell it. Alright, Isaiah. Alright. I see, so my name will be Isaiah. I like it. Thank you, Jazz. I just name all the Digimon after my friends. Now let's head to the Digibase. Let's go get Digibased out there. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we can go over the menu real quick. So, you'll kind of remember this from the other games, but you've got Digimon, you've got items, you probably already know about that, but if you don't, I guess we won't talk about it. You got your Tamer info, and then the save button, as well as an island. Digimon Island, you may even say, but we'll talk about that later as well. Anyway, when we go to talk to Digimon, you can look at their information, move them around, and you can look at their strengths, I guess. What does that mean? That just means their skills, don't it? No, that just means, like, their stats and stuff. He is a cryptid species. I didn't know his species was cryptid. That's just funny. Alright. They trimmed away, like, spirit and stuff. All they have is attack, defense, and speed. There's, like, some new skills in here. It actually shows off their weaknesses. They've got a personality? There's a lot of things that I was not able to read when this was all in Japanese, but you can see their name, their MP and HP, level, their level cap, attack, defense, speed, ABI, I don't know what that means. FND would mean friendship, target, no clue, attribute, so he's fire, he's weak to darkness, his skill is melt. I don't know what that means. I didn't even know Digimon could have, like, skills. Personality is carefree, and his type is balanced. Skills are literally just his, like, attacks, petty breath, and sharp claw. The equipment, we don't have any equipment yet, so not much we can do with that. Traits, we've got 100% health, a partial resistance to poison, depth, yep, we don't like depth, death, paralysis, confusion, and sleep, and curiosity, a partially increased success rate during farming. The support skill is +2 for attack, a small increase in neighboring allies' attack, and then melt. When the path is blocked by ice, use this skill to melt it. Does it mean like an HM skill? I guess that could mean what it means. Anyway, Digivolutions and Degeneration. So, this will actually show you, you may remember this, but it doesn't show you an entire Digivolution line. It only show you the thing directly below you and the things directly above you. So you can't see an entire line. You have to look at a different menu for that. But, as you can see, we've only got Geogreymon, but we've got a darked out Digimon. So we're going to have to talk about that a bit later, but it does show all of the requirements for, like, stuff to get to that Digimon. So, let's check on Isaiah, then. So, his strengths, he's weak to water. That doesn't make much sense, because he's, like, ice. But his species is beast, his family is animal, he's got everything else. His personality is cool, and his type is speed. Also, what was his... He has no skill. He is skillless. Okay. Yeah, and then, yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah. And then he's got evasion, critical, and speed +2. So, you can look at a lot more stuff, and I think it seems to be a little bit more well-explained than earlier games, but as you fight everything, you get those whole scan data things from the last game, so if you want to get more Digimon, just fight more of the same exact Digimon, so. I wonder, is Sunomon weak to water as well, though? We're gonna have to figure that whole, if there's even a type chart here. Alright, let's get a move on to the Digibased. We're not based enough. We need to go there and get base. Just get a stand-up bass. Dude, I need to play music. And I'm just not musical enough. cut the plant in half. Cut the wings off! Cut the wings off! Alright. I think this is fine. Oh boy. But I can definitely feel that it feels faster to fight. I don't know what it is about it, but it does feel like you're going a little bit faster than the older game. Oh boy. There's also a command in here where you can, do this, auto, which just chooses the last attack you did. So if you already chose, a pretty good attack, then you can just kind of auto it, and then you can just mash A. So it leaves it to being a little bit easier to, grind on. Because if you had, a turbo button on an emulator, just hold down A and run around. And I guess if you were on hardware, which I don't think you can even be on hardware unless you have a Twilight menu. I don't know. Got a snort. Terriermon is very unhappy. Welcome back, Gabumon. I'm glad you returned safely. And you brought Agumon back with you? I went to the real world. On the way back, I ran into Gabumon. I was gathering plates so that it could be added to the evolution tree. But something attacked me and ended up stealing them all. I didn't get to see their faces, but I'm sure it was those bandits. That's terrible. But what exactly is their goal in stealing their plates? The only place they can be used is on the tree inside the Digibase. Digibased, as was said. Oh? Agumon, who are those humans with you? I met them in the real world. This is Asuka, Hiroyuki, and this one is my tamer, Jazz. They came to help us. Is that right? Amazing! I can't believe it! And I can't! You're all out. You are exiled to nowhere. I thought there were no more tamers here. Are you guys really willing to help us out? Of course, just leave it all to us. Rest assured, with us on board, you've got nothing to worry about. Here you go again, saying things so carelessly. It was your fault we ended up being ejected from that ship. Hey, you mentioned those bandits before, right? Do you happen to know where we can find them? There are 2 young kids who may be with them right now. They might be somewhere on their Digi ship. Even when we don't want to see them, they tend to show up. However, we don't exactly know where they could be right now. Man, my fucking existence is hurting, man. I don't know why that is. We can return to the Digibase, and I'll do some investigating. Could you also help us find a Digi ship of our own? If we were to travel far, or if these children want to return home, we'll need a Digi ship. I understand. I'll look into that too. But for now, everyone, please feel free to rest up at the Digibase, alright? Ah yes, the random building in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. My favorite place. Everyone, welcome to our Digibase. And everybody gets inside of me. I know. Everybody loves it. Anyway, bed. You all know the bed noise, right? Hey, Lopmon, is the server still inaccessible? I have a few things I really need to look into. Recently, the server has been in pretty bad condition. Gadomon's been investigating it, but we don't know the cause yet. Good morning, Jazz. Did you sleep well? No. I can't say no. The theme of this game is that I can't say no. Asuka and Hiroyuki are already awake. They're waiting for you at the entrance. Could you go meet them then? Go meet them there. I'm done. I've done some investigating and I have some things to report. Alright, let's go round up my friends. I hate them. Oh, how I hate them. You're late, Jazz. We were getting bored of waiting. Well, sorry, Princess. Good morning, Jazz. Did you hear the good news? I don't want to talk about God. We're in Digimon. Worship that God instead, the weird one that looks like a triangle. We found a Digi-ship that seems usable. It's not far from here, at a place called Patch Prairie. Even though it's fairly close, it's not a place we often visit, due to lots of scary Digimon lurking around the place. I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, Agumon had said earlier that Jazz is a skilled tamer, having defeated those bandits. Not to mention that Digimon in the area are reasonably peaceful. With the experience they've racked up, I think they'll be fine. Thanks, Renamon. Thank you. About the Digi ship at Patch Prairie. It seems the ship was found and brought there by Sukamon. He decided to use it for a test flight and ended up crashing it. Left in pieces, it's been all but forgotten since then. The ship crashed, and what happened to the passengers? They're still as lively as ever. They just hang out outside the Digibase. Why don't you try talking to them sometime? Hey, Terriermon, did you find anything about those bandits? Well, you see, because they have allies there, it seems that they're on an island next to a place called South Bridge. Unfortunately, our land of North Bridge isn't connected to it. The only way to reach South Bridge is by using a ship. I see, so a Digi-ship really is necessary. This is just another problem we'll have to tackle, I guess. That's the spirit, Asuka. With an attitude like that, I'm sure everything will work out in the end. Don't act like it's my problems alone. When we somehow manage to find that Digi-ship, I'll hang you up on it like it's one of those mermaid figureheads. Okay, you're gonna put him on top of the front of the boat. Interesting. Looks like the Digilab isn't quite ready yet. Calumon's gonna take a final look at it, so it'll be a little longer before you're able to use it. And I thought it'd already be good to go. That's too bad. And we finally gotten an actual tamer to come here too. I really wanted to ask you to do some things only a tamer could. Oh hey, Algul man. Did I hear you guys saying you found a Digi-ship? It's in Patch Prairie. Isn't that not far from here? Then let's hurry and go find it. Yeah, we should go take a look. But wait, I have a question. I hate questions. Even if we do find it, how are we supposed to bring it back here? That's no issue. If you just take a look at Jazz's Digivice, all you need to do is input the address to the ship to it. Then we'll be able to bring the data back here to the Digibase. Alright, everybody, get inside me. Good luck, Jazz! I want to go in here. I want to go in here. No unauthorized personnel allowed in here, Kalu. Just beyond here is the Digilab. We've been checking the evolution system, so you can't enter. What's the Digilab, you ask? In the Digilab, you can have your Digimon Digivolve or Degenerate, as well as check the evolution tree and convert your scan data. In other words, it's the most important place in the Digibase. We're close to finishing up the evolution tree, so we're very busy. It's dangerous right now, so you can't enter, Kalu. Alright, I can't go in there. What about this room? Hey, Jazz, wait a minute. Okay. I just had a brilliant idea. Why don't I make you your very own farm island? Oh, it's back. And it's just as weird as ever. Within them, you can raise Digimon in places called Digi Farms. You can adjust the settings in order to raise better Digimon. Your farm island is very important, so take care of it. If you want to use your farm island efficiently, your partner Digimon stats will increase substantially. Alright now, Jazz, which farm would you like? I'm trying to remember from when I played this on stream, but I got a very special friend, I think, if I chose the first one. Your very first farm island is extremely important. Why don't you take a moment to carefully consider this? This one's good. Is that so? All right then. Why don't you give your farm island a name? Well, this is all I ever name anything in these stupid games, so. Ass Island. Ass, huh? That's a great name. You know, Renamon, that is a little bit too coincidental that you're here to say that. Alright, I'll go set it up for you. Just give me a moment. Bored. Literally my own character. Thanks for waiting, Jazz. Everything's ready to go now. Be sure you take a look at a Digifarm soon, alright? Alright. That reminds me, I have a special favor to give you. I'll call 3 of my friends to join your farm island. Get along and raise them well, alright? Alright, first up. It'd be great if you could give your new friends each a nickname. Hello, my name is Palamon. Palamon. I'm a plant-type Digimon. It's very nice to meet you. Okay, Palamon. A little bit of a newer friend that I don't ever talk about on this channel, but I guess this works. Alright. I got Lexi. Lexi? That's a lovely name, thank you. I don't think it's as lovely as you think it would be. Then if you need me, I'll be staying at your farm island. And now we got a purple boy! That's why I chose, like, the first option. I'm not sure if choosing those other options that ask for, like, a Agumon one or a Gabumon one, or the Tentomon one will change, like, what you get out of this. I just always knew that the first option it shows up on, it gives you Dorumon. So, you know, I kind of need to take it. My name, it's Dorumon. I'm a mythical beast Digimon. Nice to meet you. Well, there's only one thing to call this man. Let's see. Sure, I'll just name him. There you go. You've chosen the nickname Jason. Yep, that's it. Jason, that's a nice name. Then I'll just be waiting for you at your farm island, okay? And then finally we got a Falcomon. I'm Falcomon, a bird-type Digimon. I look forward to working with you. I don't really have anybody that could be used for this. I don't know. Let's just call him... what to call? You know what? I'll just call him fucking... This will be a different name. This is... We'll see if this even shows up in there. If it doesn't like the, that many letters. Yeah. Because you can see the blinking, letter, like, underscore thing. Showing that how many letters you've used up. So, I will choose the name Steven. My nickname Steven, not bad at all. Okay, I'm off to your farm island, so see you there. He's off to go be schizophrenic. He'll be okay, though. He'll play Elden Ring and he'll be fine. If you open up the Digi list in the Digi Farm, you can move each Digimon around to your heart's content. Or you can add them to your party and use them in battle. If you select your expedition option, the Digimon can go gather items. The farm island is the best place for raising a Digimon's stats. So be sure to ask Gatomon about details sometime, alright? Alright then, I'll leave these 3 in your hands, Jazz. So yeah, I don't know if choosing any of the different farms gives you different Digimon, but, you know, the Dorumon guy, he's gotta get Dorumon. So anyway, let's just go to our Digimon list and throw them all in there. So let's move Lexi into there. See, there's my R buttons. Move ass. Group ass. Gotta love that. Alright, move me. Yeah, I was wondering what this represented, but this says expedition team. So you can just kind of make it go off and do, like, an adventure. Maybe I could just go on an adventure. I don't like adventures. So you kind of got like a, how do you describe that? Like in, closest thing I can compare it to is like Outer Ops for like Metal Gear Solid. So, interesting comparison. We've got our army, the Digimon army. You know, that would be funny, making a... Well, actually, no, there is a game quote-unquote, where you make a Digimon army. It's not a video game, but it's one of the VPET things. So, anyway, now that we've got our group of new Digimans, I'm going to go ahead and switch Dorumon into the front space. And let's look at their stats real quick. So, let's see what I am. I have a skill, it's called Dig. I'm a cryptid. My family is Beastly Dragon. I'm a fire and punch type. And my weakness is water. I am cowardly. My type is speed. Well, you know. I'm a pretty cowardly dude. I'm Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's see. I've got Small Cutter. My traits are Lucky and 100%. And then Attack +2 and Dig. And finally, I could choose Dorumon, Rapidramon. I don't know why that one is on this list. I don't remember Dorumon ever turning into a Colamon, but... Alright, we also have a Dorumon. Yeah, I don't know why Colamon is on this list. I don't know. You know, like Dragon Bear Digimon turns into fish. Like, you know, these are dragons. I mean, Dorumon is not in this game, so I wouldn't expect him to be on this, but still, it's weird. Alright then, well. And then, Palmon, what are hers? She has no skills, she's weak to fire. Her attribute is water. She's modest. That really doesn't fit her, but okay. Traits. Poison prevention, runner. Okay. And then defense. Oh, I want to check her Digivolutions. Let's see. So, Togemon and Tanamon, so... Pretty, I mean, if you can't even guess what these Digivolutions are, I don't know if you should even be playing this game. Anyway, we've got Steven here with Cut as his skill. He's a Holy type and weak to lightning. You know, that kind of fits with him. Personality is selfish. I think his personality should be based, and then that'll work correctly. He's got Small Cutter. What are his traits? Evasion, Runner, Speed +2. And finally, he can go into Chichikimon, which is the like the in-training of Coronamon. Yeah, Chronomon, not Coronamon. Chronomon. And then it also has Pekmon. I'd probably want a Corona... No, not Corona. Chrono. You know, the final boss of World DS. Yeah, that thing. Anyway. Now that I have my new team, I'm going out to Zap to the Extreme. What is this? I don't know what this is. It won't let me talk to it. Alright. So, you have no quests yet, but we can look back at the Digifarm. We can just see what my Digifarm does, I guess. Interesting. I don't know how much I'm going to be using the Digifarm. Like, yeah, I guess I used it in World Dusk and... Yeah, but I didn't use it too much. Anyway, I know the general direction at which I'm going. We got a bandage. All I know is we go down to the right. At some point, we're going to find the enemies. Enemy spotted. Alright. Much grinding is now commencing. Oh, there goes my neck. Also, it's Kokuamon. I always say his name incorrectly. I say his name correctly all the time. What are you talking about? I'm so good at saying his name, I say it all the time. Anytime I have to do, like, any of my card opening videos, I just can never do his name correctly. It always throws me off for some ungodly reason. Alright, Petty Blaster. There's no Poison Ivy or anything, just Petty Blaster. And Dorumon doesn't even start off with, like, an attack, really. He starts off with just the cutting attack. He doesn't have metal cannon or anything. Oh, damn. Quite the level up. Alright, Agumon got a new skill. Dorumon got a new skill. Everybody but Gabumon got a new skill. Alright. So yeah, pretty much we need to go down to the right as far as we can. And I think that's where we need to go to. Only because I've tested. I'm a testing man. Even if they've made the battles a little bit quicker, there is no saying that they haven't, you know, decreased the encounter rate. So, Sharp Claws. Just attack Biomon, I guess. Yeah, it did about half. Not Petty Fire, even though that didn't look like a fire. That looked like a, well, I'm not sure what it did. Also, now we don't... It's not called Baby Flame, it's actually just called Pepper Breath in this one, so... You know, they definitely decided to make this more, American. I'm a dumb American dog, and I need them to become Pepper Breath. Oh, we got Poison Ivy. You know, when it's called after their actual names, then I'm like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, he got something. Maybe Blue Blaster? Blue Blaster! Yeah, we gotta wait for Dorumon to get, like, Metal Cannon, or whatever the hell this game's gonna call its, like, you know, shooting out the giant ball out of my mouth attack. Oh, purple. Purple's my favorite color! I just forget. Alright. We must get through this fight in order to go see what's going on up there. Also, it's blue. It's definitely different to hear, like, definitely different to hear. Definitely, like, just unique to hear a battle theme that just doesn't sound like how you would usually think these battle themes sound. Like, I don't know. I'm just so used to the Dusk one, that's kind of hard for me to unhear it. Alright, you're paralyzed, but you still allowed me to attack, so fuck you, Kokuga fucker. You can go fuck yourself. You are very weak and dumb. Which is what I tell everybody. What I tell everybody. Whew. We must destroy the weird bug plug. Not butt plug, bug plug. We don't talk about the bug plug. The bug plug butt plug. That would be a great name for this episode if I even remembered, you know, to name it the bug plug butt plug. What the fuck am I even saying? Alright, Dorumon got a new skill. I want him to shoot his stupid metal thingy out of his mouth. Alright, let's go see. It's the three weirdos. They crashed something else, I guess. Hey, Dose, what are we gonna do? Is it gonna be usable? Whether it's usable or not isn't the issue here. It's more about exactly how much time it's going to take to repair. It'll be bad if we take too long. Word'll get out we've traveled to the real world. At this point, does it really matter if we're found out? More importantly, I'm beat, and it comes, and it looks like someone's coming. You know, that's strange that you can hear me coming from behind you. No way. Those guys. Could they be? Oh, how lucky. Talk about two birds with one stone. To think we'd find both the ship and the aliens in the same place. Okay, you think they're aliens? You guys again? Save your breath and give it up, you evildoers. You'd be doing my evil. Now confess, where did you take those two? What's with the self-important attitude of yours? It's because you guys it's because of you guys that we ended up in this situation. If you're gonna continue bothering us, you're in for a world of hurt. Huh? Have you forgotten that we already beat you guys once before? That's just because we let our guard down before. This time we won't be holding back. You're in for it this time. Wait, Uno, just calm down for a moment. These guys aren't our priority. We need to focus on the Digi-ship and... Shut it, Trace. This isn't about reasoning. This is about strength and a fiery spirit. To deliberately rush into battle, that's what it is to be a bandit. Now, I haven't heard anything about that before. I'm kind of busy at the moment. You'll be fine alone, right? Fine then. Dose, Trace. If you're gonna be like that, then I'll just make it in order. You could have just asked us for assistance, you know. Hey, Jazz. Doesn't that old guy kind of resemble Haruyuki in a way? And I'm like, yep. What was that little tagline? Alright, so now we've got a Bomber Nanimon, a Devidramon, and a Numamon. We're already fighting champions. Alright, so instead of it being called Metal Cannon, it's called Petty Metal. I don't know what anybody would be weak to in this, because it's counted as like a punch skill. I don't know. I don't remember what everybody's weak to, so I'm just going to throw it at his ass. He resists it, but he does turn his attack down, so that's nice. Dark Nail. Man, I hate nails. I just die. Damn, you got poison? How could this be? Let's see. Do you think metal types would be weak to fire? I'd guess they would be. No, he's resistant to fire. Oh, I was like, why did he attack nothing? But I was like, huh? Alright, Poison Ivy, it's just a Numamon. You would think it would be pretty easily killed. Yep, it's weak to that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's try a different target. Try it on Bomber Nanimon. No, he resists it too. least I take, like, barely any damage due to poison. Dark Eye! Well, thanks for getting rid of my, my affliction, I guess. Who do I want to get rid of? Could I even... I don't think I could kill him using that. I could try, though. Yeah, I killed him. Saves me getting hit from him, even though he didn't do much damage. Shivering and cannot attack. Stop throwing your shit at me, you little fuck. You literal fuck. Huh? Oh, his offense went back to normal. Alright, we should probably switch out Agumon for a different guy. So, change? Is that the correct? I'm gonna change in for, like, yeah, I think this will be fine. I think this shall be fine. You're at least allowing me to attack, so... Get rid of Numemon. He needs to get the fuck out of town. You get the fuck out of town. Alright, Isaiah, use the power of Gatling Punch. I mean... Is it... It's not a double attacker. I think it's just a one attacker. I don't know if he's weak to fire or not. I think he's actually resists fists, so... Yeah, it'd be better to do that. Yeah, you can't do much, can you? But you don't take much damage anyway, so you're fine. Does a pretty good damage for him being, like, resistant against it. Dark Eyes. And I hate eyes. Then again, you do, like, no fucking damage. Lixie. Okay. Lexi, stop shivering. That's just a strange name. That's just a strange name. Why did I say that? Alright, we killed them. Thank God. Everybody's gonna die. Oh, everybody's level 7, I guess. Alright. Alright. Looks like we won the fight again. Looks like we've won the fight once again. Now tell us where you're hiding Takuto and Yui. Huh? What's the lack of reaction? Come on. Don't you remember? Those two kids that were on your weird ship of yours. So you stowed away on our ship after all. Then it must have been you kids who hit the emergency eject button. Well, now, that was all Hiro Yuki's fault. Let's be honest here. Sorry about that. Let's continue that conversation some other time, alright? Oh god, I don't know. I'm dying. My soul is being torn apart. Anyway, more importantly, where are the two kids we're looking for? What makes you think we know where they are? It's all your fault we're in this situation in the first place. But if those two are still on the Digi ship right now, then they should be headed for South Bridge. They'll probably end up being caught by the Selectors, I bet. Selectors? They're beings that are created who... What? They're the beings that are creating a new digital world. They're in charge of specifically selecting Digimon and Tamers. And they delete all that they deem unnecessary for this world. Then, if we want to save Yui and Takuto, we'll just have to defeat those Selector guys. The digital world is already ruled over by the Selectors. South Bridge has completely been taken over by them. I highly doubt you guys could escape, let alone defeat them. Soon the defrag will begin, and then everything will be over. Defrag? What's that mean? Well, you can defragment a drive. I don't actually know what it means to do that, though. It's when all the unneeded stuff in the digital world is thrown out. It means the digital world will return to its original state. The old digital world will be split up and destroyed, and a new digital world will be built from it. That's a defrag. Are you serious? Who knows? At the very least, it's what the Selectors are intending to do. You seem to know an awful lot about this situation. Well, of course. We're one of the strategic teams working with the Selectors. What? It's begun. The newbie Selectors have arrived nearby, it appears. They must be over there if the defrag has already begun. Looks like we won't have to worry about repairing this Digi ship. Let's just hitch a ride on theirs. Hey, wait! Where exactly in Southbridge could those two be? We don't know. Even if we did, there's nothing that can be done. All we know is it's a place people don't tend to return from. What? What are you doing, Uno? Aren't you coming?
What are you thinking, Trace? You've said too much. These guys know too much about us now. We can't just let them go free.
Leave it be, Uno. They can't do anything anyway. There's no way these guys could ever defeat the Selectors. I mean, it's not like they're the player characters of the game. You know... Wait. It's not like you can defeat these kids either. Now, can you, idiot? Let's just go see how the situation is over there. Hurry up, you two. And they fuck off. A place no one returns from? What do we mean? What do they mean by that? And what they said about ridding the digital world of unneeded stuff. What exactly are they planning? I don't know, but I'm getting an awful feeling about it. They gave us so much information so suddenly like that. The reason behind the defrag, beings called Selectors. Anyway, we found the Digi-ship. We'd better contact the Digi-base. Oh, Jazz! I'm glad! It connected! Right now, a virus has entered the Digi-base. The situation's gone downhill. Jazz, please, return here as quickly as you can. I've got a bad feel.
Hey, boss. That was one of the heck of a shockwave, wasn't it? Yeah, it would. Earthquake like that don't occur in the digital world, do they? Yeah, right. It certainly gave me quite the shock. This is a weird thing, though, these bouncing out of the ground. Just what on earth it did? What was it again? I guess I'd seen it somewhere before. It doesn't matter. It got nothing to do with us. They might as well be pebbles on the sidewalk. Well, boy, you're not bothered by it in the slightest, are you? How cool! You really are one to be admired.
Okay. You know what they say? Burn them to death. The fuck is that thing? Are you guys like the X program? You come to kill all of us? So now they've got, like, you know, Nazi soldiers coming to kill us in the digital world. Thank God. Now I can finally die. Operation Defrag Phase 2 commencing mission. Erase Team A, erase the lost Digimon. Erase Team B, Eraser Team B, destroy the evolution tree. Erase. 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 They're like Daleks.
Hey, what's up with you guys? What do you think you're doing? This place, the Digibase, where the evolution is supervised. We won't let anyone loiter around here without permission. Now, calm down for a second, Dorumon, Mushroomon. Don't you think we should give these guys a chance to run first? You catch my drift? You hurry and disappear, you'll be saved from a world of dirt hurt.
Selectors select. Erasers erase. We are built for and solely exist for that purpose alone. We do not require your mercy or forgiveness. We have no need to escape. We have no need to disappear. Checking erase list. Confirming lost Digimon type. Erase Sukamon. Erase Garamon. Erase Mushroommon.
Erased? What are y'all going on about? Delete!
And they turned into nothing. Erasure complete. I am very happy. Eraser Team A, shift into 3-man formation. Locate the listed lost Digimon and erase them. We're gonna fuck off now. And the rest just go into the house. I managed to get in contact with Jazz and the others. It'd be great if they could just hurry back, but at this rate, I have a bad feeling about this. It appears the ones who sent the virus were the selectors, but I just don't understand what their objective is. They don't like Digimon. Gotta get rid of them. See, these are like anti-Digimon fans. They're very evil. Oh no, those guys are from the selectors. Digimon encountered. Checking erase list. Verifying types of keep Digimon. Gatomon untouchable. Terriermon untouchable. Renamon untouchable. Unauthorized to erase. Freeze until the implementation of Operation Defrag Phase 3. Freeze. Okay. Gatomon, Terriermon, Renamon, confirmed, frozen. But that's me, though. They have turned into me. Destroy the evolution tree, amend the program. Destroy the evolution tree, amend the program. We're gonna go do that now. Bye. Man, the Daleks got pretty weird. Connection was lost so suddenly. I wonder what happened. Could it be everyone's already been... Don't say that. There's no way something like that can happen. Anyway, we'd better hurry and return to the Digibase. Enter the location of the Digiship into your Digivice. Digi Digi Digi. Obtain key item. Crash site address. I'm starting to have a bad feeling. Let's hurry back right away. Wow, you've come to give me a farm update? Too bad nobody's in the fucking farm, so we're just gonna say no thanks. Anyway, this episode's gone on a little bit long just because of a very long cutscene, but next time on Digimon Story Lost Evolution, we're gonna run back to the Digibase and, save our friends. So I'll see you guys next time.